understand is a wife will not dress obviously like a side chick depending on where she is. Number one. So if she's at home, in her home, that's like a comfortable place.
Right.
And then maybe she has kids,
Mm.
and she has other family members and everybody else in the house.
Right.
You expect her to dress in a certain way.
Understandably.
Yes.
What if we're the two of us? I'm also not expected to dress the way a side chick is dressed.
Then, even if they're in the home, then they have their bedroom.
Right.
Okay, they have their bedroom. So there also, she's supposed to dress in a certain way.
Sounds like a whole lot of rules.
Yeah.
Like, this is my home, for goodness sake. I'm the owner of the wife. And why should it be a problem that I should look good? Like, let me look seductive in my home.
I'm giving it two scenarios.
Right.
The first scenario is that you're in your home, and then maybe you have brothers and sisters and everybody
Fair
else.
enough.
Okay, so you're not going to obviously dress all seductive. Maybe you're having maybe an in-law that is living in with you, or just dependents that are living in with you. So obviously, the way that you dress
Right.
in that home, in that setup, in this scenario that I'm mentioning to you, it's going to be different. You're not going to look as seductive as you're supposed to be. But then it's
I
different.
can look seductive, yes. I should.
You
No?
should, but with
With
this setup,
conditions.
it's very difficult. I'm saying you have your in-law, you have your brother, you have your sister, your sister-in-law, or whoever that it is that you're living with, and maybe kids as well. I'm explaining that it will not be as easy to look as seductive as you'd want to be for a partner. All right? And he should understand that as well. But then if you're the two of you, that's a whole different story. I think you can do as much as you want because the space allows you
Right.
to explore. The space allows you to be who that you want to be.
But then again, sorry for cutting you, continue, hold on to that
Yeah.
thought. Again, with such scenario, that scenario that you've, elaborated to us sometimes makes it hard for the Zambian wife to kind of like maintain being seductive, because let's think of a situation maybe where those brothers-in-law or your mother, nothing wrong with, having all of that, because, as our culture, obviously, it's not just Iseteka, like me and my husband, obviously, there's many other family, extended families that are going to come in their house. And I kind of feel like it's good to have those people around, right? We've been accustomed to, because they are our family members. But again, I kind of feel like because of that sort of setup, again, it kind of makes it hard for the Zambian woman to just function well and execute her duties properly, especially when it comes to how she could look.
So like I said, that's away from your bedroom. But then when you get to your bedroom, that is your space. That is like your private space. So there I feel that you are more, you're in the space that you can dress in the way that you want. You can go in the space that you can look as hot as you want to be. But also, then maybe that is probably before you get to have kids and whatever. But then the other challenge gets beyond, because you probably have kids and people are different.
Right.
Other bodies are different. Some, when they have kids, they get to gain. And there are men that actually love chubby women. They have no problem. They're actually attracted to chubby women. So for some, it's not a problem. And whatever that they put on in their chubbiness, that is attractive to them. But there are others that, may not be as attractive to chubby women.
Right.
So when their wife or when their woman,
or maybe the
gives
transition also, maybe she was a size 6 or 8, nothing wrong with that, and then
all those
it's
things,
12.
They affect. I'll say even just the way that she looks, because I always say that when the man, when he marries you, at that time that he marries you, that girl, that person that is married,
Right.
that is the person that he has maturity to understand that this girl that I'm marrying, she's going to change.
Right.
And you must be mentally prepared.
Absolutely.
You must be matured for it. That if I marry her
But
now,
are men taught to just be able to also prepare for such instances? Already, before we came on set, a little away from this, but we're having a discussion about how, there has to be a balance even with these lessons that women are taught, before the marriage, prior and afterwards, unlike a situation where the focus is always going to be on me and on how I should please my husband. What about my husband?
Yeah.
So, you know, how are those conversations going in the churches, even
Yeah.
in the community, with regards how men are supposed to be taught on how perhaps to prepare for such unforeseen circumstances? Well, they're going to happen anyway,
happen.
so
You
we
have
shouldn't
to
call
have-
them unforeseen.
You have to have pre-maternal conversations and post-maternal conversations as a man. And you should be prepared
Mm.
for it. You know.